Hey guys, so this week we are going to discuss my top diet hacks. So first we're going to discuss about planning your meals. We're going to discuss what food you can have that can make you feel a little bit fuller for longer. We're going to discuss my top low calorie snacks as well. So first of all, let's chat about planning. Planning is something that is always going to save you so much stress and help you stay on track. So what I do is the night before, MyFitnessPal, put in my breakfast, my lunch and dinner. The thing is, we eat the same things day to day, so it doesn't need to be new and wonderful meals all the time because you're just going to drive yourself crazy trying to always think of new meals. So I always leave myself space for about 200 calories for some snacks. I plan out roughly what I'm having, so then obviously I know when my next meal is and I know what it is, so I'm not flustered and eating all day then panicking when it gets to dinner time and I've only got 100 calories left. Planning is going to save you so much time. So just sit down on a Sunday, these are the meals that I'm roughly going to have. Tell your partner so they know as well, so they could maybe even get it on if you're still at work. And then you aren't all getting to a Thursday night and going, oh, what will we have? What will we have to eat? And end up having a takeaway. So just really setting that time. It doesn't take long at all. Literally takes me about 3 minutes to pop it all in MyFitnessPal for the next day and what I'm going to eat. Roughly what I normally do is I don't prep all my meals all week because I find that quite boring. I just make my dinner and then make double or triple it. And then obviously it does me for lunch the next day. And it makes sure that I've got a new lunch every day. It's something new, it's exciting, and if you don't want to have the exact same meal, you could change your side to a potato, to rice, to pasta, to a sandwich. So there's so many different ways that you can make your lunch up and also make a few of your friends at work jealous with the nice yummy meals that you have. Another thing is as well, if you know when you're eating, then it will save you getting hangry and losing control because you roughly know when your next meal is. There's no need to panic and quickly just pick something up. You know what you're having for the day, so it should save you so much stress and it should keep you on track. So get planning because it is the #1 thing that will help you, but so many people are just too lazy to do it. So next up, what I would highly recommend is that you get more protein in your diet, especially for females. We do not have enough. You're looking to have about 1.5 to 2.5 times your body weight in kilograms in protein. Yes, you might not be able to hit that target overnight, but at least if you're more aware of your protein intake, it is going to help you achieve your goals because it fills you up a lot more. So if you think if you have a bowl of chicken compared to a bowl of chips or crisps, you could demolish your crisps in seconds and still feel like you can eat more. If you were to eat a bowl of chicken, you'd probably feel quite full and you'd probably struggle to finish the bowl. So that shows you that protein does fill you up a lot more. Eggs, chicken, fish, meat, cheese, corn, shakes, bars. Protein is very versatile and you can have it in all your different meals, breakfast, lunch and dinner. Make sure you're getting about 20 to 30 grams to try and get that intake up. Don't be trying to find it in snacks because it's really hard to find a high protein snack and you'll drive yourself crazy buying all these protein snacks that aren't even that nice. So just look to get it in your meals. It's also really good for repair, so obviously when you train and exercise you break down a bit of muscle, it helps keep that strong and repair it. It's also good for your hair, your skin, your nails, it's good for your hormones, so it is something I would highly recommend that you start getting in your diet, especially if you're going for fat loss. Your body might break down muscle a little bit more than it does body fat, especially in females. So if we can keep that protein up, we can keep that muscle and keep that nice tightness and the curves that we all love. As well as making yourself feel fuller, get more water in your diet. You're looking for about 2 to 3 litres daily. Okay, so before you reach for food, maybe think, am I thirsty actually? When's the last time I drank? And its #1 thing is most people are actually dehydrated and actually hungry. So let's see if we can try and up that water intake. Have some diluting juice in it. It's definitely going to help you drink that little bit more. Don't think about having more teas and coffees because they are diluted in there, but I would look to try and get some more water in your diet before you reach for food. And that's another way to gauge if you are hungry. Would you actually eat a chicken breast? Or are you just looking for all these sweet treats? If so, maybe you're stressed at work, maybe you've had a crappy sleep, maybe you're emotional, maybe you've got your time of the month and you just want to eat all the sweeties, and it's fine to do that, but just make sure you have it within your calories. But sometimes judging, am I hungry, am I just wanting sweet stuff, or would I eat a chicken breast and broccoli? If not eating this, then maybe we are just being greedy. Be present with your food. This is something a lot of us don't even realise that we do. We have our lunch looking at our phone, scrolling through social media, just scoffing the food down. We sit and watch telly, scoffing the food down, not even being there and present with your food. So look at your plate, eat it, enjoy it, talk to people after each bite, put down the fork, chew it. It is a chemical reaction that goes on in your body, to your brain, to your belly. Send signals to each other that yes, I'm eating, I'm getting food, I'm getting food. But if your brain's just concentrating on a TV programme and just eating, next thing you know you look down and you're like, I don't even remember eating that. So really concentrate on what you're having, chew a little bit more, and you will feel that you give your body time to send signals to your brain to tell yourself that you're eating and you're full. And you might even find that you don't finish what's on your plate because you've eaten a lot slower. Because you know what it's like, you eat too fast, you sit after with a really full tummy and you go, oh shit, I've ate too much. So take your time with your food and be present with your food. Okay, last one, I'm going to show you some of my favourite diet snacks. So these are all snacks that are about 100 calories. As I said earlier, I like to keep about 250 calories for snacks. So one maybe at lunchtime, and then maybe one in the evening when I'm sitting watching telly, and I have a little routine that I look forward to. It's my snack, it's my treat of the day, and it's how I finish my day. All these snacks are roughly 100 calories. They're all very enjoyable, but the main thing is that you can have one, enjoy it, and then put it away. Okay, if it's something that you feel you can't put away and you just want to kind of keep eating and keep eating and keep eating, then maybe it's best not to have in your diet for now. So to start off, we'll go with drinks. So for little things that kind of get me through my day, I've got like gingerbread, these kind of flavoured teas. We've got some gluten juice, we've got coffee, which can help depress your appetite a wee bit and make you kind of feel a little bit fuller, and also give you a little bit of energy before your gym sessions as well. We've got options hot chocolate, which I love just before bed for that little kind of sweet treat. And then also if I'm really kind of struggling, I have a little fizzy juice as well to just kind of gives me that kind of sweetness that I'm looking for. Moving on, some little lunch hacks is to save a few calories here and there, is that you could try these Rivita Thins and have that with like tuna or with chicken or with a salad, just to kind of still give you a little bit of carbs in there, but it does kind of save you a few calories here and there. You could also have like these little thin pita wraps as well. They're really good for calories. And then also things like spaghetti. So spaghetti looks like a lot more on your plate when obviously it expands in the water, and it is a little bit low calorie than the kind of shells of pasta as well. Okay, probably moving on to the best bit, things that you can take to work or have before bed. So I've got just normal fruit. Fruit's really low in calories, so if you want to have that as a snack, you definitely can. It does taste sweet, does taste good, so it can be perfect for that lunchtime break. We've also got some hummus with some carrot sticks, so that could be something that gets you through the day. Maybe even cucumber or celery as well can be a fantastic little low calorie snack. We've got some hard sweeties, so you could have like lollipop, chewing gum, or like these little butternut squash sweeties, just to get you through your journey home from work if you're really, really hungry, really hangry, and it can keep you ticking over till dinner time. We've also got Fibre One bars, which look bigger than the box actually shows. They're always quite a disappointing size inside, but they are like a brilliant little cake, and it is one of my routines is to have one of them pre-bed. You've got just normal biscuits, okay, so little gingerbread biscuits, custard creams, whatever. The main thing is that you can put these things down and you don't lose control and end up eating the whole pack. Then you've probably seen this quite a lot. A lot of people are putting up this kind of low calorie ice cream. I've personally not tried it yet, but I thought I would buy it for this video and try it out and let you guys know how it get on. But yeah, again, if it's something that you can put away and have your allowance and fit it within your calories, then all by means feel free to do so. And then we have got the 10 calorie jelly, so you could have these two together as a good little pre-bed snack as well. And then we've just got a little bit of chocolate, or even a little Alpine Light bar, only 70 calories, and it's just lots of little brilliant little low calorie snacks that can keep you sane and keep you on track. So these things are all allowed, just fit it within your calories.